We're going to get you a little snapshot of what's going on in the upper levels of the atmosphere to help tell this weather story. So off to our south and west, that's where we have our big blue bully that had been sitting over near the area for the last couple of days. It's continuing to push west as we have an upper level troughing system moving further into the northern portions of the United States. That troughing system is going to keep pushing that high pressure off to the west, and it's going to kind of flatten it out. So over the next couple of days, we're still going to see that hot temperatures, but we're also going to have some more drier conditions in certain parts of the state. Actually, looking right now at our humidity levels, notice there's a stark difference between the western half of the state and the eastern half of the state, where we have some very dry conditions for the western portions of New Mexico compared to the more moist air out into the east. So that's also going to play a part in part of our rain chances today, but it's also going to play a part in our temperatures. Temperatures this afternoon topping off at 100 degrees today for us here in the metro, and we're still going to see those hot conditions as we go through the next day or so, but some lucky few will be able to still get a little bit of that moisture to allow for some pops of thunderstorms and even a few showers as well. So as we go through the day today, I think we have a low rain chance in the metro area, anywhere from a 10 to a 20% chance during those afternoon hours. But notice as we get to about 6, 7, even 8 o'clock out ahead of this cool front, and we're going to put quotes around that cool front because it's really not going to do much in terms of our temperatures. It's just going to help push those storms off into the south and east direction. But a few of those storms may be on the strong to severe side. A low 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather is possible today for areas to the east and northeast of the Albuquerque metro area. We're going to be monitoring for those strong gusty winds as well as the potential for a few of those storms to have some hail in them as well. As we go through the day tomorrow, though, notice that cool front really takes that swing down through the state. And again, I'm going to call it a cool quotes with the cool front because we won't notice it much in terms of our temperatures, but it's going to bring in a little bit of drier air for us just for the day tomorrow. So notice by tomorrow, the western half of the state doesn't really see much in terms of rainfall, but the eastern side will still have the chance of some of that activity out there on radar. In fact, our eastern friends out in the eastern half of the state will have to monitor for another chance of severe weather. Again, a level 1 out of 5. But the chances for those strong gusty winds are possible with some of those storms. Not only that, but we're going to start introducing some more flash flood threats as well for the eastern portions of the state. And we're going to continue to watch for that as we go through the weekend as well. But until then, the southeast side, at least we have some sunshine to talk about in the forecast. But again, those temperatures are going to be pretty high up there. In fact, Roswell at 100 degrees today. But as we get into Friday and even the weekend, we're going to add some of these forewarned flash flood alerts because we're going to have the chance for more flash flooding as we go through the weekend with another round of some more of those showers and storms. Northern New Mexico, the northeast side, again, has the better chance of seeing any activity this afternoon. But the northwest side is really all about the heat and the dryness out there. Again, Farmington is under that heat advisory today from noon until that 7 o'clock hour. So definitely take care of yourselves out there, guys. Drink plenty of water, wear your sunscreen, and try to limit your time outside if you can. North Mountains, a few lucky folks will see some pops of showers and storms today, even into Santa Fe, but a good majority of that area is going to remain on the dry side, as well as even in the East Mountains and here in the metro. Again, only a 20% chance of some showers and storms today. Really, it's going to be all about the heat for the next couple of days. But by Sunday, definitely want to remain flash flood aware once we get into the end of the weekend.